everyone, it's Matt, and welcome to episode 3, Slayin that MF, the Gift of Life series. So, this was unexpected. The first segment of this episode, I did plan on sharing with you, but the second half of the segment, I never expected to be in a position where I'd even be discussing what's going on. But first things first, I want y'all to think back to episode 2. Did you notice anything different from episode 1? Like my location? Episode 1, of course, and most of you know this, I recorded from my apartment in New Braunfels, Texas. Episode 2, however, if you was paying attention, you saw that the location was different. So that was at my Airbnb, which I'm staying at in San Antonio, Texas. And the reason I'm staying there, and I may have told you all this before, because I have so many appointments. You know, when you get out of the hospital after the transplant, you've got lots and lots of appointments. And so, depending on where you live in relation to the hospital, it might be necessary to find a place that's closer and leave your place for a little while, at least part-time. And so that's kind of where I've been ever since the transplant happened in November. But the reason I'm bringing this all up is I want you all to understand that you may have that opportunity also. My social worker and frankly the hospital, they have partnered up with a nonprofit called ThriveWell. And ThriveWell is paying for most of my stay at the Airbnb. It's a grant. It's not something that you have to worry about paying back. And so, if you're someone who's about to go through myelofibrosis, or if you're or rather about to go through the bone marrow transplant, and if you're a loved one maybe who's going to be taking care of somebody going through MF in the transplant, maybe you're the one that'll make the arrangements, just like my sweetie Annette made the arrangements for me. You can see contact information at the bottom of your screen, but before you even take that information down, you should really talk to your own caseworker. And they may not be linked up with ThriveWell. They might be partnered up with somebody else. But I just want you to know that these grants are available. So hopefully you get the information that you need, and hopefully you get the results that frankly you deserve. Okay, so enough of that. And now for the elephant in the room. You might notice my face is a little bit dinged up. And no, nobody beat me up. The floor beat me up. February 13th, that night I fell coming out the bathroom. Pretty bad fall, pretty ugly. Nasal fracture, in other words, I broke my nose. I tore my hands a little bit. Nothing you could really see externally, but your little nerve damage maybe. It's temporary. I'll be all right. And I also have brain bleeding in the brain. Thankfully, that's stable. That's not serious. It never really was. And so brain surgery was not an option. Although some people might suggest that I really need it anyway, even before this. But I'm doing okay. I'm recording this on February 17th, just for just so that you know. But I'm fine. I'm in ICU. Been in ICU since I got here at Methodist Hospital. Uh, they'll kick me upstairs tomorrow probably to oncology, which is the same floor where I actually got the bone marrow transplant. And then hopefully shortly after that, they'll get me out of here. I will tell you the one thing that might keep me here. So the night I fell, okay, so I think some of you know I've been getting blood transfusions. My blood count's been low, my platelet count has been low. We don't really know the reason why, but it's been suspect. And so I have had some days where I just didn't have much energy. And the other night, coming out the bathroom, it felt like all of a sudden something just dropped in my body. And from what I've been told, people smarter than me suspect that that was my blood pressure going down in a hurry. And so I had my cane, but it didn't hold me up, and I fell face first. So anyway, that's what happened to me. That's why my face is dotted up. But rest assured, I'm okay. And that's it. That's all I've got. So we'll go back to the regular format in episode 4. This is an abbreviated version. Y'all be blessed and do something nice for somebody. Take care.